Don't know what to say to new subscribers, or worse, you never email them after they join your list? We're going to fix that today. No sleazy sales language, no bro marketing vibes, just a cozy, clear welcome sequence that you can set up in a day. I have helped dozens of creators set up their systems inside of ConvertKit, or Kit as it's now called. And the welcome sequence is always the first place that people get stuck, but honestly, it doesn't have to be complicated. And this is coming from someone who's not a copywriter. So today I'm going to walk you through a super simple 4 email welcome sequence that you can write today, plug into ConvertKit, even if you hate writing emails. So the first email is actually going to be the email that delivers the freebie you promised your new subscriber. More than likely, you offered them some kind of guide or a video or something to entice them to sign up to your email list. That's going to be the first thing that you want to send out. Now, you can also, this is kind of getting into automation setup a little bit more than what I want to in this video, but you can also redirect them to this guide after they sign up. So basically they would sign up, name an email address. When they hit enter, then they are directed to the page where they get the freebie that you promised them, whatever that is. That's totally fine. You can still do that. But I also want your first email to them to be another way to access this freebie. It could be just like another link to the page that you sent them to, but you want it to be a super short, hi, thank you so much for joining me. Here is your free thing in case you missed access when you first signed up or whatever. And then that's it. Don't put any other information in that email. Just literally resend them the freebie in case they didn't get it when they first hit submit, because you never know what could have happened. Like they may have accidentally closed the window or whatever. You want them to have access to it again. The second email in your welcome series is going to come, I would say, the next day. I usually do one day later after they've signed up to your list. So the first email they're going to get as soon as they sign up is a delivery of the freebie. So the second email they can expect from you is an intro email. So this one's just going to be very simple. You can get a little bit more detail here if you want to, but it's going to be an intro to you, why you do what you do, what they can expect from your emails going forward. You could include something like a quick win or piece of encouragement, something like that. Just keep it light and human and like you've just met somebody for the first time, because you have. The third email that they're going to get from you, and again, this is going to be like at least one day after the intro email or even 2 days later, because we don't want to bombard them all at once, right, with emails so that they're immediately like, no, not doing this, and unsubscribe. We don't want that. So I would space these out a little bit. You don't need to drag it out forever, just at least a day or a couple of days in between. And the next email is going to be a value drop email. Teach them something that's a very quick win that they can implement within a couple minutes of getting your email. This is going to show them that you offer a lot of value in your emails, and also that they can learn from you. Kind of starts to show them your teaching style, that sort of thing. You could also share like another really great freebie that you have. Maybe it's different from the one that they signed up for. You can share with them like a podcast episode if you have a podcast, a YouTube video if you do that, or a blog post, something like that that gives them value right out of the gate. In this third email, you want to build trust with them, but without it feeling like a funnel or like you're trying to be salesy. You just want to offer them more value for the email address that they already paid you with. You know what I'm saying? Make it feel very friendly, like you've just met your new bestie. So the fourth email in the series is going to be a very gentle invite. This is where you send them to a small offer. This could be like a product, or maybe a mini course, or a template, or maybe like a sample service, something like that. Like I offer a one-on-one tech session. It's an hour. That's my smallest like one-on-one service offer. So that might be something I could offer in a welcome series, something that's devoted to somebody who's trying to maybe save time or like has some kind of tech hiccup that they can't figure out, and they want somebody who's a little more knowledgeable in that area to take a look at it. That would be something that I could offer as like a small offer in like a welcome series email. And it doesn't need to be super salesy or pitchy. You could just say something like, if you're tired of spending hours on this thing, here's my shortcut. It doesn't have to scream buy now, like, because who really wants to buy now when they're being yelled at to buy now, right? Just keep it super simple and friendly, and with a kind of vibe of like, hey, I have this thing that might help you. Here, you can check it out if you want to. kind of vibe. Now, if you want some tips on saving some time in your business, especially around batching and automations, which are key when it comes to like your welcome sequence, I do have an updated guide. It's totally free about how to save time in your business. I'll put the link in the description and in the pinned comment in case you want to check that out. I know this video was short and sweet, but let's just do a quick recap around your new welcome sequence that you're going to write right now today as soon as this video is over. And then I want you to check out this video about how to put together an automation inside of ConvertKit. I don't think I will ever get used to calling it kit. I'm just going to throw that out there. So someone signs up to your form, they get a freebie. You can redirect them directly to the freebie if you want to, but then your 4 email sequence is going to consist of an email that sends them to the freebie again, so that they have access to it after, in case they leave the page that you sent them to, an introduction email to you. What do you do? Give them a quick win. Very short and sweet and friendly, but also gives them an idea of what they can expect from you. Email number 3 is going to have more value. This one is going to include maybe another freebie or a blog post or a podcast episode or a YouTube video or something that is going to offer them some kind of a quick win that introduces them to your teaching style, that tells them that you know what you're talking about, that gives them more value from you. And then email number 4 is going to be something that sends them a smaller offer. So just something to kind of give them another quick win, help them save some time in their business, get through this thing that has them stuck. And bonus tip, you can use this welcome sequence across multiple freebies. So once you have it written, if you make another freebie down the road, you can just duplicate this sequence and change out the key parts. Change the link to the freebie. Your intro email could probably stay the same. If you reference the freebie, like just change out those references, and then update the 3rd email with a different piece of value. And then the 4th email will just go to the small offer. It could be different or the same depending on what the freebie is that led them in, but generally you can just keep the same structure, and more than likely you can keep a lot of the same email text and just update those key pieces. If this helped you, just wait until we get into tagging and sequences and automations inside of ConvertKit. But if you're ready to jump into that now, check out this playlist. I've got ConvertKit videos already lined up and ready to go for you. But for today, for right now, I want you to go write those 3 emails and then take the rest of the day off because you earned it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about ConvertKit or Kit or your email sequences, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Right now, I'm going to go find some lunch because my tummy is growling, and I will see you next time. Bye.